Alright, we are back. It is time for me to maybe beat this game if I'm lucky. I've done a little bit of grinding off camera, as evidenced by the giant green circle surrounding, Miriam. So, it is Miriam, right? Man, there's multiple games with characters named Miriam lately, and it's bothering me. Anyway, that's not what I'm looking at. Okay, cool. So, I've maxed out a couple of orange shards, very specifically Red Remembrance, increases your stats as HP decreases. Optimizer for weapon attack speed. And apparently weapon damage. Regenerate, which is still garbage. And Detective Eye, which makes secret walls visible. And also auto-collects items in range, which is kind of nice. Anything else? I think not. We're kind of close on stuff like Pickpocket. Okay, no, we're not that close on Pickpocket, unfortunately. Hey, thank you, Head Shooter, for the 20 bits.
What are we transmitting this time?
My stream commentary is going to start leaking a little bit because, boy, I do not have the energy to live edit today. Okay. Oh.
I'll go with this.
I can level up healing.
I'll go with this.
It'd be interesting to level up Sacred Shade, but I don't know if it would work that well. Okay, let's see. So, let's take a look at yellow shards. So what am I close on? So a lot of the weapons that I've got are pretty freaking far away, and I don't know if I care too much. Augment Strength is actually getting pretty close to maximum. I bet if we find those Fiend Fangs somewhere up ahead, we can go back and farm a little bit of Ectoplasm and actually max that out. I don't know what's required for Augment Constitution, but I can't imagine it's far behind. I might want to go get that Ectoplasm right now. Because same thing with Augment Int. And Luck. And Gold. Sword Expertise requires Dane's Leaf, which is a nightmare. And yeah, getting that's going to suck. This requires Lily Tails and Witch's Tears. I don't think I've found either of those. And Fiend Hearts. So I think I'll just progress and then we'll go back for the Ectoplasm. At least for a little while. Okay. So, other thing to check, we do have one quest to turn in.
Here's what I've
Okay, nothing more then. Okay, so let's go up to the area we were in last night. And let's try and make as much progress as we possibly can. Alright, that's the other thing that I did. I upgraded the Oracle Blade. So we now have the upgraded Flying Edge. It doesn't actually do that much more damage, but Right, we're at the Oriental Sorcery Lab. That's where we are. It's really interesting. So after this game came out, I've actually seen like a fairly large like uptick in comments. Oh, I'm in the wrong location. A fairly large uptick in comments on other Metroidvanias. That I've covered. Oh, interesting. I can cast Tepsosius without actually aiming. That's kind of nice, actually. Okay. Yeah, I need more bovine plumes, always. But yeah, so I've had people specifically going back to my Hollow Knight coverage, specifically to rag on it. Which surprised me a little bit, because, like, I was... Honestly, no, I can definitely see some, like, valid criticisms against Hollow Knight. Do we just check this one out? Yeah, let's just check this one out. Dead end? I like dead ends. Means I don't have to explore them anymore. I should probably check for secret walls. I'm not entirely sure if it's within range or just in the screen I'm in. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, so I've had a lot of people like go to Momodora and be like, this is like a really bad Bloodstained. And I've never seen that happen before. Usually I'll have people like kind of brigade for a bad game and be like, man, you know, this game is horseshit. But I will rarely have people go from like a game that they really like onto other competitors to like to neg on it. It's weird. Like, I guess I've had a couple of people be like, in regards to, what was that game? There was a, Trailblazers. Trailblazers? I think it was Trailblazers. Which was kind of scrap mechanic-ish. But not... Like, it stood on its own as its own thing. And it's just... I don't know, I guess I'm always really taken aback about brigading in general, because it never made a whole lot of sense to me. Oh, that secret finder is going to make a difference. I don't know if I'm going to go back for everything else, but still. Probably heal. Wow, that is an effective heal. Holy crap. I can go back all the way back up to full health. I guess in general, yeah, like I was saying, brigading just has never made a whole lot of sense to me. You know, I get brigaded every once in a while by, like, YouTubers. I think, recently, for whatever reason, some YouTubers' fan base decided that they needed to start advertising for the guy, so I got a bunch of just, like, hashtag this person's name. Oh, actually, kind of in that vein, back when the PewDiePie versus T-Series junk was still going on, that was really heavy brigading, and I was always really surprised by that. What? Really? Oh boy, we're gonna have to go through this entire game to double check for breakables, aren't we? So Wanderers, keep RL on your radar. It is, technically, it has been for ages. I tried playing it, and there's the soy sauce. I was wondering when that was gonna show up. Okay, this is kind of cool. I mean, pain in the ass, because I have to actually see what's going on. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm just dropping fire on everybody, and we'll go from there. But yeah, tip of the nose was the secret. That's the boss right there. The ritual is tomorrow, but we have a problem. One of the children we selected, Miriam, has fallen into a deep slumber, and a crystal, which accounts for half the catalyst we intended to use, has lost its power. I suspect my friend, but it matters not. The ritual's chances of success may have waned, but we must find a way. Whilst Baal did not come, the summoning was a triumphant success. Demons have flooded into our world, proving the validity of the guild's beliefs and the necessity of our presence. However, I never imagined it would lead to such a catastrophe. Was I foolish to heed my superiors so blindly? But what is done is done. Wait, heed my superiors so blindly? Dude, you caused this whole thing, you asshat. But yeah, Keep RL has always been on my like list of games to play at some point, but I never got into it at the appropriate time, so I always missed it.
I've been waiting for you, Miriam.
The Shardbinders should be struck from existence. Is that it?
Correct. But I am here to test you, not end you.
I have no quarrel with you, Zangetsu.
Perhaps not. But carnage is the language I speak. If we are to come to an understanding, this is how we do it. Now, fight as if your life depended on it.
The lip syncing is really weird with his, like, perpetual snarl. Because his snarl keeps, like, snapping into place. It's really amusing. Okay, round 2. I guess I should probably... Oh, wait. Hold on. How fast do I attack? I might wanna switch from the Oracle Blade to the... I could do Blue Skies, but I bet the Encrypted Aura Kid. I bet the Encrypted Orchid. Holy crap, maxing out Optimizer was a good idea. Let's see, what's this one? I don't need Pickpocket on. We could turn on... Ow. Why are my Dollar Hammerheads not rolling? What happened to my minions? Ow. There they are. Okay, holy shit, I attack quick. Ow. Oh, I see. That's what happens. He keeps killing my minions. Okay, come on. Bugger is hurty, though. Dang it. Keep doing that, too. There we go.
Enough. How do you expect me to fight as if my life depends on it when you are clearly not?
You could tell.
With your skill, you could have destroyed me in a heartbeat.
I have a gift for you.
What are you doing?
My sword. The Zangetsu. I came to England in pursuit of a demon named Gremory. Only by that blade may she be cut down.
Gremory? That's the demon that attends Gebel. But why give the sword to me?
I've tried making contact with Gremory, but I have yet to cross paths with her even once.
You think she's avoiding you?
She must be. And surely you have noticed. That man you're after, Gebel? Gremory is controlling him. But her hold on him is not absolute. Perhaps you have seen signs. A moment of weakness. A diminishing of his resolve.
Yes. When I faced him on the galleon.
Good. That means your ties to Gebel are still stronger than Gremory's. And she knows it. Which means she will not allow Gebel to be alone with you. When she appears, use that blade and cut her down.
But wait. Why not come with me and do it yourself?
Because if she fears me more than she fears relinquishing Gebel, then we risk losing her. I will have my vengeance on her. Even if it means parting with the sword. And there is something else I need to clear up while you deal with Gremory.
All right. I will finish what you started.
What I started. I am certain you will.
And he has such a fantastic voice. Oh, do we have any secrets over here? What's the teal circle around me? It is a secret finder and a loot magnet. It looks kind of ugly, but, like, it does its job pretty well. Also, that was a pretty rough fight. But we got through it. By sheer merit of attacking ridiculously fast. Question. In that case, it's probably not going to do nearly as much damage. But maybe I should try Riva Bural. I should try this for a bit. Okay. Well, my only problem with this is I have to keep mashing X over and over and over again. Let's see. How big can you pump that circle up? Let's see. I think it's actually max grade. Let me double check. See, it's Detective's Eye. Okay, no, it's grade 3, so I can make it bigger somehow. Yeah, you can technically double them up, by the way. I'm not actually sure if I want to be the blender lady, just because it's more of a pain in the butt. But it's amusing. Okay, let's do Words of Wisdom. Yeah, so I could get it a little bit bigger if I wanted to, but it would take some grinding. And I don't want to spend the time doing that, at the very least. This looks like a shameless... Wait, is my attack speed so fast I'm chucking multiple swords? Hold on. It doesn't seem to be changing too much. Okay, so let's do words of wisdom. This looks like a shameless Castlevania clone. Well, yeah, duh. That's kind of the point. It's made by literally the same guy. Also, like, who cares if it's shameless or not? If a game is a clone, but it's a damn good clone, like, so be it. I've never understood the mentality of, like, it's a shameless clone. I mean, like, okay, there are certain times where I'll be like, yeah, okay, that's not great. But they're rare. I think the only one in recent memory that I could really claim is, like, an actual problem would be Temtem, if only because I'm so, I'm so bored of the basic, Pokemon formula that at this point, it's not super... Oh. Hello? Carpenter's room. Oh! Okay. That demon's pretty freaking big. Ow. He leads shots like a dick, and he is taking the hits. How much more HP do you have, good sir? There we go. Chisel Barrage. Okay, he's still here. So I think this is a Kickstarter boss-ish. Stealing other people's work is people's biggest problem with bones. No, that's fair. I guess I would... Oh, shoot. I wasn't even paying attention to my HP. So he doesn't die? Well, let's try that again. Let's switch back to... Save that. Sorry, I'm not all here right now. Yeah, so I can throw 2 of these at the very least. Let's see. No, that is a good point, that, like, there's kind of this idea of, like, intellectual property in terms of, like, stealing and copying and stuff. I guess for me, it's like... When it comes to a genre, if somebody's already pioneered something in a video game, it's kind of hard not to. Ish. Though I will grant that it looks really tacky when it's super shameless. Again, Temtem, for example, doesn't add much, so it feels kind of super shameless and not very fun. Whereas, like, I mean, this game, even if this was made by a completely different team, this is by far the best traditional Castlevania I've ever played. So, like, I'd be willing to look past a lot in favor of it being really good. Whereas, like, conversely... What's a good example of, like, a really shameless bad clone? I mean, a lot of the, like, easy example would be, like, a lot of the Diablo clones out there. On, like, well, honestly, mobile clones. Mobile clones are pretty downright shameless and just garbage. Okay, if I just keep scooting forward. Now, that isn't to say stuff like intellectual property shouldn't be a thing. I think my main thing is, like, there's a difference between execution and, like, the full-on idea. Because you can't really... You can't really, like, sit down and copyright any part of, like, a Metroidvania, like, Metroidvania's formula. That's not how it works. Not to mention, like, none of the mechanics are particularly, unique. Almost all of it is just in the execution. You know, the large interconnected maps. Many games have that, not just Metroidvanias. Platformers, combat, a bunch of things. It's just the question of, like, how do you make it good? And a lot of these companies straight up just, like, make a shameless clone and then that's it. Easy example would be Chasm. it's a neat game, but it provided nothing new apart from, like, procedural generation, and it was boring. I don't think that table saw actually does damage to me. It seems like my best bet here is to just... Yeah, because the problem is he leads shots really freaking well. So, like, apart from maybe ducking them... There we go. Okay, did he die this time? Or is he just kind of gone? I'm not sure. He's confusing. I think we might have to kill him a second time, so I'm gonna go save. And then we'll try again. Yeah, I am confused why the table saw doesn't actually do damage. You'd think it would, but... Oh, it might be because of the armor I'm wearing. No, I'm wearing the shinobi garb. I switched over to it, so I have no idea, actually. Ow. What? Even... I'm not actually sure what was hitting me. Oh, hi. There's several. So thank you, Axis God, for the 3-month resub. Thanks for all the amazing content. And also thank you, Iwanu, for the 10-month resub. Thank you both so much. Let's see. Hi, Ninja. Sky Ninja. Ow. I really like these throwable swords. They're great. Let's see. Also, should probably mention, tonight we are not doing D&D, so for people that keep asking, please tell them that it's being pushed back a week because of Monster Hunter. And thank you, Dabstregus, for the 16-month resub as well. Thank you all. Okay, let's see. So we're back here. And I'm going to go save.
Are you eating?
Let's see. I'm gonna go save. Oh! We have soy sauce now. Maybe that means I can make it. Okay, so let's make a chicken... No, I have a chicken casserole. We can make the egg on rice, though.
Great.
Let's see, and we can make the ginger pork. And then I'm gonna go see if I can buy a bunch of,
Great.
I'm gonna see if I can go buy... Oh. Yeah, I really didn't eat... Oh! Crap. She had dialogue. Do we reload? No. Maybe. I mean, whatever it is, it probably wasn't that important.
Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
What happens if you eat dark matter?
That's foul.
Ah, poisoned. That would be the answer. Okay. Well, I know what I can do, actually. I'm just gonna make a new save. Then we're gonna go back to title screen. Let's see. We're gonna go back to this one. I'm just gonna warp home, seeing as we've already beaten the boss, and we can go see the dialogue, and then I'll go reload. So you want to play the Iceborne beta this weekend? We'll see. I'm actually tomorrow's stream's gonna be weird, and then I don't know about Sunday.
Are you eating properly? So, what'll it be?
Zangetsu said
There we
Gebel
go.
is being controlled by a demon named Gremory.
Gremory. Of the 72 demons.
I knew Gebel wasn't a monster. He's possessed by one.
Then there's a good chance we can free him.
I'll do whatever it takes.
So will I. But Gremory... Oh, this explains so much. Gebel could never have accomplished something this heinous with his crystal alone. Now adding Gremory's power to his, well, that pushes it into the realm of possibility. Sorry, once I start theorizing, I can't be stopped. Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time? Promise you'll stop Gebel no-
Okay, so that's that dialogue. So let's go back to the title screen. I just reflexively start skipping dialogue now because of all the crafting. I almost wish like the conversations were shown differently, or there just was no dialogue when using them as a shop. Like if you could walk up to him and press like X or Y, one of which would trigger actual plot dialogue. And, oh boy. This just switched my entire equipment set around to everything I used to have. That freaking sucks. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still annoying. Because now I gotta remember what I had. What's this do? That's okay. Let's see, number of foes you've slain. I think yeah, the Plunderer's Ring on. And the Fairy Scarf, because it looks nice. Okay. Let's do that. And we're just going to overwrite all of these. Let's see. So let's edit this one from healing to craftwork, and this to reflect array. Okay. Teps Osseous, pickpocket. Probably not pickpocket. I edit the name of this one. Perfect. Okay, that's the utility one. And then, honestly, I'm not even sure I should try, like, a different weapon for this. Maybe this will be my, my, like, hit enemies a lot move. Do we have any that increases my attack speed? Let's see. Amplifies restorative powers of things you use. Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it doesn't look like any of these actually change my attack speed, unfortunately. Oh, wait, there we go. Black belt. Which means I gotta switch the speed belt out. I guess in that case... probably Traverser's Ring? I'm not actually sure which of those is gonna be best. Okay, let's go with Hyper Stab. Okay. Did Wander upgrade more passive crystals to be always active? Yes, I did. Okay, and let's save over this one. Because everybody hates it when I'm talking to people constantly, and you know it's really noisy, I figured I'd actually just do that off camera because it sucks. Oh, what was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna craft. What do I need for that one? 8-bit Nightmare. So I gotta figure out where to get the 8-bit Nightmare from.
Promise you'll...
I have no idea where that is. First and foremost, though, I'm gonna go see if I can get some soy sauce. Hopefully I can purchase it.
What are you looking to buy?
Nope, can't buy soy sauce.
Thank you. Come.
Okay, no fancy dialogue either. All right, well, let's get out of here. Let's see. So what's happening tomorrow? I got a housewarming party to go to. My life is becoming slowly more social. And I really enjoy it, but it's messing with me a little bit. Okay, so hold up. Now do we go after Homeboy? I guess we do, because... and if not, I'll just warp out of here. Because I actually don't see anything else that I'm supposedly supposed to do. Unless we go after... did we get the Carpenter's Ring? I don't think we got the Carpenter's Ring. Let's go murder him again. Because it's the only thing I think I can think of needing to do. There we go, that's better. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. What are you doing? I'm gonna leave him alone. Now we do actually need to, well, we do actually need to murder these cows. They're the ones that drop the bovine plumage, which is somewhat rare. I think we also need to go through this door. No, not this door. Ugh. Gotta invert a lot here. Okay, no, so I haven't been here, and this is a mimic. Did I? Where'd Detective's Eye go? Okay, there it is. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was taking effect or not. Okay, so we have a couple of doors that we haven't been through here. No, we have one. Well, one way or another, I'm going for that carpenter first. I think I might want to just go, I think I might want to just go back and go bananas on him. I think the flying units can just walk through you. It's mean, man. It's mean. Okay. We all good? Kinda good. Eh. Okay, so he's still here. Now, I could fight this guy legitimately. But it seems like my best bet is to just... My best bet is to go maximum hyper stab. Okay, so we got an imbued bone out of him. So he's actually... He does have something useful. Unfortunately, we gotta go get my HP back. Because, yeah, he's a killable enemy. He just sucks. Okay. So I'm just gonna get my stats back. Oh, do I not have... If I switch from hyperstab back to this... There we go. Words of Wisdom reduces my MP cost considerably. Just gonna bully that guy from below. I'm ending up with a lot of shinobi garbs. What if I can do anything with it? Oh great, you get magic back by breaking lamps? Yeah, or a multitude of other things. So very specifically, I've raised my, my mana generation by eating a bunch of unique foods. I think also just having a higher mana pool increases your regeneration as well. Let's see. But yeah, those little flowers do give an amount back. It's not much. There is a passive that increases the amount you get back for them. I don't remember which one it is, but it's kind of expensive. Let's just let's throw on hyper stab, but with Words of Wisdom instead. Okay. Let's see, what do you need to get Words of Wisdom as a white shard? Can I just perma-farm this guy? Okay, so I get another chisel barrage. He's giving me bones. This is really weird. Still haven't got anything to drop from him. I'm not sure if I can. Master Carpenter. Okay. Maybe there's more? How do you know if something can or can't drop something? Holy shit, there's still a lot of things I haven't killed yet. Because if it says dash, does it mean that I haven't found it, or if there's nothing there? There we go. Okay, so they don't drop anymore. Oh. Probably go back and fight Rocky a couple of times. He's like one of the only demons I haven't gotten anything out of. Okay, so we know for a fact that the Carpenter only... Oh, Demon Lord. Oh, but he kept summoning that one. Yeah, so he only drops in imbrued bones and other stuff. So we don't have the Carpenter ring. Okay.